Hey, everyone. We are on. There should be no more echo. I have to get it started somehow. This is... Hey, guys. We're live Wednesday night because
Sound good?
I am not going to be live on Friday. I am going to be I'm going to have all these teeth pulled.
I think you should come in and show everybody all your...
We are going to offer the teeth in our next best offer sale. That's right.
It'll be bite it now.
No, we're going to do best offer. No, I'm going to have 4 teeth for each show.
Well,
Now, you don't think I'd be that crude, do you?
Todd, you tried to sell an artificial leg, okay?
We should try to sell that again.
We should.
Actually, I'm going to have our creative Michele listed on eBay. She's going to list it. We have Chuck here. We've got Scott.
Good evening.
We got Michele. We have Darren from. He bought a bunch of games from us. We have Curt. Who else is here? Is that everybody?
That's everybody.
Hey, Todd, we have an unusual complaint. Galaxian says Chuck's mic is off. Normally, everyone thinks Chuck has the goat mic.
Chuck, talk again.
I'm talking. I'm on.
I'm on.
I don't see you registering.
Barely. It doesn't.
Well, gosh darn it.
No, you're registering here. Yeah, you did. I wonder if there's a problem with your mic.
Maybe you're low register, Chuck.
We got 2 new mics, but I'm using only one of them, so we may have mic issues.
Are we hearing this?
Yeah, you're coming through. Yeah, we may have mic issues.
Yes. Chuck, try singing to make sure it works.
Or I could just
Chris, thank you very much. Chris sent us $20.
Oh, thank you,
Get some
Chris.
snacks tonight before you have no teeth. Sorry, I missed you last. You did. Now, that's why we're doing it Wednesday, and then we will probably do a night. There's a chance, depending on how I feel, of doing something Saturday. But listen, we're going to get through a bunch of stuff. We have 40 people watching. We want to take you in. That's not that many, but it is a Wednesday night.
It's early. But and T.A. Kasky says no singing, Chuck.
Go ahead, baby.
When you get your teeth pulled.
My teethies?
Yes. Could you
Twofers.
ask your dentist to put a hole through each one of your toothpicks?
And then I could make a
That's
necklace.
exactly what I'm thinking. Just like Vietnam. Except,
Those are yours.
but whatever. It's all good.
Oh, my teethies.
See, Todd, if you were willing to edit a video, you could put a light bulb, because I see you thinking right now. Go back
Anything
after
to make
the
a
fact.
buck. We have a lot of neat plans for this place. And let me get the OBS ready. Oh, God, I hope it's going to work.
Oh, we didn't
I
test
forgot
the
to
OBS.
test it.
Oh, brother.
Pulling down the curtain, we actually
Didn't test the mics either until about 30 seconds before we went live.
Somebody said there's a slight echo.
Uh-oh.
Oh, well, there's echo.
I saw someone said there was eco. I thought someone
Echo,
said we were being
echo,
more economical. We were going green. Yeah.
Well, we have this, and we're going to go around and show stuff.
Is
And-
the OBS working?
Well,
have a lot of
I don't
stuff
know
for
until
tonight.
I click the button. I'm clicking the button. The OBS is working.
Yay.
All right. Will you go to the OBS mic as well?
No, we shouldn't.
Okay.
No, we definitely should.
We shouldn't.
So when you hand
Now
Chuck
we
into
have
the phone and
Galaxian
walk
here,
away.
Baggerman, T.A. Kasky, Al Drazier from Romania, not Romania, Slovenia. Terry went to Romania. Tony is Dark Stories here. That's Tony Polio.
Tony
My
Polio.
Tony!
Stringer has sent me $2 to get your ass to Mars. Yes, Mars, God of War. Chuck's mic is on the econo mode.
It might be.
It very well may be.
Well, that's the second knob here.
So tonight
I cranked you up a little. Say hello again, Chuck.
Hello, my friends. Hello.
You're coming
that
in
sounds
through.
good.
I mean,
It sounds great. I'll
it's
step
up
away.
here loud.
All right.
Chuck, would you sing a few more bars, please?
I don't think T.A. Kasky would let me sing a few more bars.
He hates you.
It's okay.
Hates
All
you.
right.
There's a mutual love there. Now,
Now-
before we go in the back, do you want to tell everybody what you're
Yeah.
thinking about doing here?
Well, here's the idea. it started with this man.
Uh-oh. Why
All right,
is it
Scott
always me?
Parisi said we should open up brand new pinballs, more, and have more on the floor. But I didn't want them in the showroom where everybody and their mother plays them.
Behind Scott.
Exactly.
So Scott suggested that we set them up next door in our filthy, dirty warehouse.
Well, actually, in the filthy, dirty office portion of
The filthy, dirty
disgusting
office
warehouse.
portion where all the boards are. But the problem is we have to take people there. I never knocked a hole through the wall because I wanted to be able to see. I own both buildings, but if things got bad, I could sell next door and still keep the one building. So I didn't want to put a hole in the wall. Plus, you have to get clearances and, architect plans and all kinds of.
And you go over to that bathroom to think sometimes.
Well, that bathroom is so filthy.
That's why.
The boys go over there and take the biggest dumps of all time, and then they leave them.
Oh,
They try to. They told me they try to fill the toilets and then flush at once. It's pretty hideous.
Okay, so now what are we doing instead of going to the warehouse? Where are you going to
What
set up
happened
these?
to the two TVs that were right
I
there?
moved those
They're right
television
there.
sets
Okay, because
earlier.
they have to be checked.
But you're
One
going
Where did you move them to?
One is
son?
right here and one is right here.
Okay, because I have to check them. Maybe
no
Curt
problem.
can check them
You are
later.
going to do what with the new pinball?
So here's what we're going to do. Well, Chuck said, no, I said, I'm going to
One of
take
you
one
said
of the
something.
spaces back here next to Curt's workbench, and we'll put them there. And then Chuck said that's not a good idea because you lose workspace. So Chuck suggested that we gut this room completely, but we'll leave the TV set up here,
Missile command.
and the sales table will stay here.
Yep.
Okay, that's where we'll sell the games from. And then, oops, this one dropped. No, it did more than drop.
Well, we go back to desk cam. It's going to be a disaster.
Yeah, this is going to be a fiasco. There we go.
Nicely done.
So anyway, what we ended up talking about is taking all these pieces out, painting the walls white, and making this the new showroom area. We would also keep a big buck hunter here and put a jukebox in. See, we can't put that in the showroom because the kids will break the guns. And then this would be basically a studio. And that's what we would do. I'm going to take that thing out of the corner. That is where we used to burn the chips. We don't anymore. So we're going to say goodbye to that.
It still smells like burning chips.
We like to burn chips. So anyway, this whole area would be a studio, basically.
It's going to be a transformation.
So we've already started, believe it or not, to list this junk. We're putting a lot of stuff on both eBay and our best offer sale. So we're listing a lot of circuit boards. We're putting a lot of stuff up. And we're going to bail out of this junk.
I like it. I like it.
And get more money in. So that's the plan. And then this showroom, it'll look nice. Now, Carrie Hardy has it that way. He has a bunch of games behind him
He does.
where he broadcasts. And then I can use lines like quiet numbskulls on broadcasting.
You were going to use that line anyway.
So that's the plan.
Frequently uses, I was trying to think, but nothing happened.
That's the plan.
Todd, by the way, before you walk away, our friend Stringer Films, $2 super chat. You could always move Curt's desk to the warehouse.
Curdy!
How about that?
I don't
Somehow,
want
I
to
don't
lose
think
track
Curt's
of
gonna
my
go
little
for that.
bird.
And we have one question not
Go
tied to the
ahead.
super chat. What is going to happen with Phil's shelves? Inquiring minds wish to know.
Phil's shelves are going to be
That's simple. Phil is going to have to plan on coming here every sale.
I think you got spittle on the camera.
Every sale, Phil.
He's going to have to fight Tony Darkstar.
My Tony.
And there was also one other question. If you end up moving the showroom next door at some point, where will you store all the future boards that will be owned by Jason Morgan?
In the dumpster.
In the dumpster.
Nice. Look at
I
this
thought
bad
these
boy.
were white.
That
Now,
thing
why
is
are these
gorgeous.
blue? I thought they were white originally.
It's white?
Which ones are white up
The
front?
Spectrum had white displays, I believe.
Okay.
That was when Chuck scored, I believe, 161 points,
That's right.
breaking the high school.
Not too bad.
No, not bad at all.
Not too shabby.
Not too shabby is right.
So anyway,
Elektra!
Boogie Woogie Woogie.
I wonder if this blower playfield's not plugged in. Because Yeah, he doesn't have the lower playfield plugged in.
Way to go, Curt.
So we got in. We got all the LEDs done, but there's still issues.
But it looks fabulous.
It does.
Cabinet's
I don't
looking
think he
good.
set the programming because the programming is 08. Yeah, I don't think he set the programming yet. So when we set the programming up to 14, 15, 16. No, he's got it set up. I think that's supposed to be 03.
Todd, while you're doing that,
Go ahead.
to show everyone how well you multitask, our friend Jason Morgan has a super chat, $10 bill to tuck into the jorts. Love you guys.
Ooh.
To do what?
Tuck into the jorts.
Tuck in? They are tucked in.
No, a $10 bill to tuck in.
Aren't they tucked in? You
Never
mean like
mind.
this?
All right, Jason, Chuck and I both understand what you're saying.
Actually, Jason, I'm going to give Scott a $10 bill, and he's going to demonstrate how to tuck it into Todd's jorts.
All right, do you have a 10?
I have a couple of hundreds.
Oh, he does have a couple.
No, I don't have a 10.
I didn't realize you punched out your time card tonight.
I did. I'm checking out the Elektra units.
Yeah, I want him to light that hole.
Yeah, I bet you do.
I like holes lit.
You want that hole on fire.
There's some lights out.
Okay.
Yeah, these two should be blinking. These should be multiplexing.
Very reminiscent of Jungle Lord and Solar Fire, and although
Yeah, there's some issues
you
here.
get the third playfield. Now
Yeah,
this is truly the first pinball machine with a third playfield, right?
No, a Haunted House was.
Haunted House was before this?
Yeah.
Thank
I thought
you.
Haunted House was after this.
I'm pretty sure it was
I thought it
before.
was after. I could be wrong. Someone will correct me.
I could
If
make
I
a
am.
phone
Well,
call.
Chuck, if it's worth anything, I believe Elektra was 81 and
This
Haunted
is
House
a-
was 82.
This is an actual
That's my
plexiglass.
belief, by the way, so I'm with you. But I would never put that in writing or say it on the internet.
Wow. That was snazzy, Todd.
Well, there's some issues here.
With the player or
But
the
we
game?
haven't really worked
question.
on it. This is the first time playing it.
It's a
First
cool
of
game.
all, back legs are flat.
No, they're kind of rounded, actually.
And see, this is catching on the playfield right here, so that has to come up. Now what? See, oh, it's catching on this thing. This is, okay. This is catching. See, he has to fix this. So, this has to be moved up. See, it's sitting on the playfield, so he has this too low. So we'll have to pump this up. Otherwise, it'll
Got
sit
to
there
pump
forever.
this up.
Pump.
You had those sneakers,
He
right?
plays like a girly man. who
The
knows
ones
no
that had the little
playfield
air
gas.
pump in them?
Oh, the Reebok pumps, right?
I remember that. I can't remember the rules. I think you have to. This two is out. You have to get to earn shots down below. You get Elektra
credits.
units.
Or units, sorry, yeah.
Now the 2 is on, so I'm not sure what's going on there. I don't know what's going on there.
So basically, you have no idea how to play this game.
Well, I did like 5 years ago when I did the video.
Oh.
I haven't seen
It's too
one
bad
since.
we have no instruction
But
cards.
what's so neat?
That's the bummer.
It has these thick plexiglass. This is clear plexi that's on top of the wood playfield. So we had this off so he could do any kind of little touch-up he had to do. So it's a work in
It
progress.
looks very good. It's really, really good.
It's work in progress.
Kind of like the black hole.
The black hole is waiting for Curt. He has to do the final checkout. We've been very busy. We have been very, very busy. So we have to. Well, actually, we're going to show you stupid Secret Service
It's not stupid.
and
It has an
we
amazing
have
Capitol
a
building, by the way.
We have a brand new LED display coming. So the first player had a segment out, and the little leg was broken on the glass.
We're not going to get in trouble
So
with this music, are we?
No. And look, we have added.
That's definitely yes.
He requested. Mark from Canada requested this trump be installed there. So we did.
I'm the greatest
game is
pinball
like
player. Nobody's
This
better.
game is like brand new.
The game looks great.
This is one we had
Cabinet
sold
awesome.
new, and we got it back in trade. And it holds your capture ball, which is really nice.
Ooh. Ooh.
Oh,
Are you playing Adam's Family?
The sounds you make when you play with yourself, Todd.
no! He threw me out.
By the way, was that your voice there? We should try and burn a ROM with your voice telling them to get out.
Instant two ball. Ah.
Sounds so good.
And we want to roll up here, but get it in. I got it. Listen, the secret agent man. It changes speeds. Really,
Did you say secret Asian man?
secret Asian man. All right, this has to be moved.
Todd,
This
is that a
is-
physical ball capture that takes the ball below the playfield, by the way?
This is call a ball eater. The game is pissed off. It doesn't understand.
Because it can't eat
So
any
it comes
balls.
back up. See, it got
Whoa.
it.
That's amazing.
Isn't that nice? That had. Oh, by the way, if you have one of these games, there is a service bulletin everybody forgets.
From what year?
You have to take the little coil and unwind like 40 windings of it. And it makes it more dependable when it pokes down the coil.
Really?
Because if you play it for hours on end, it'll finally lose juice to knock it down. So this is just some info.
So this is going to mark in Canada, right?
Yes, and as I said, it's in the final
What
stages.
about the one that's hiding behind Scott?
This one is
Mars.
finished,
God of
and it is
War.
absolutely stunning. We have to mount the glass. Now, we have a system, because the glass used to sit in these wretched clips. It was outrageous, and most of the inside glass is broke. So we instead are going to be installing the glass permanently back here. And then when Mark gets it, he can open the door, and then he'll be able to service the circuit boards.
What if he needs to change the bulbs? Those bulbs, I mean the reds.
He's going to have to take the glass out. And what do you think of that, Mark? So we're almost done. I'm not
This looks nice.
100% happy. So I'm still working. Now, in the pop-uppers, we put in, you'll notice, see how they're winking? It's really sharp. We did a little different on these. We installed, we put in fires, because in gameplay they will stay on, and it's going to look so friggin' sharp. Let's see. Oh. He took the balls out.
Oh no.
Here they are.
Todd, while you're playing with your balls, we have a question in the chat. Does this back glass setup have slides like the old black hole and Xenon to hold the glass
No,
in
the
place?
glass stays in. You have to build in here. We build holders. If you watch our Mars videos, you will see the holders that we build. And then you can keep your glass in there forever. And
Spectrum.
I'm never turning
trying to
that
remember. It's been so long. Okay, yeah. Okay, active. Here we go. Now, if we go in here, then we'll get another ball, right? Yes.
Yep.
Now, the game will let you Stargate,
Sounds like
or
It does.
or
Space Cadet.
you can activate the other war base. Wait a minute, it's this one. There we are. It's this war base. So we roll in here, war base, and then we get another one. So those lock this one, these lock that one. Now, if you do this, if you go, I got to figure out what drops that. I'm not sure what drops it now. Darn it. No, I think that's just the extra ball. I thought the war base would have dropped by now.
Does it have to go under?
It goes under,
it
but
goes
something
through.
drops
Yeah.
it. I'm going to have to see, because then you go up here, and then it goes in here. Attack, attack. There we go. Okay. You see, this isn't respond. So, as I said, it's getting there. This one has one dead side. And then, let me see if the knocker... I didn't hear the knocker knock. So, that might not be adjusted yet. Let me see if the knocker's in there.
It's getting close, Mark.
Well, it's almost done,
Right.
because we're going to be sending Mark 3 games.
You know, from this side with those lights going, this looks like a stripper ad. All right, that's enough.
That's pretty good. There was a question,
thought
by
that
the way,
was good.
speaking of you dancing, Todd, they wanted to know if you could have a themed leather bar game that has a motorcycle with a leather helmet, topper, and a strobe light.
I could, at a low extra cost. Oh, by the way, we may be restoring Mad Planets.
Really?
The fellow that bought this really got screwed.
He did, unfortunately.
They charged him $2,500 for this. He really got
He
screwed.
must have bought that from one of your competitors.
And it has a, what was the game in it? Bad Dudes? Or,
Yeah, I think it was. It was something terrible.
Or Frontline, I don't remember what it was, but yeah, it was
toilet, just
Yeah.
a mess. So he didn't. It wasn't nice.
But it had like
we're gonna
7
try to
control
help him.
panels, though.
By the way, you see the difference with the LEDs. The spectrum. What do you think his secret code is?
It's
2, 3, 4.
823.481 or .050.
What's the secret code? Any idea?
I don't know. I think it's probably left flipper, right flipper, left, 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 start, coin return.
This has to be an
doorbell,
example
right,
This
right,
is
right.
not a
of the
PlayStation.
darkest machine on Earth with
Not-
the dirtiest plastics.
No. The Black Pyramid is.
Oh, I didn't. Can you write down spectrum drop targets?
Sure.
We'll have to write that down on the board.
In 2
I've
minutes,
sold
remind me
this
to
to some
document the
loser.
spectrum
I
drop
mean,
targets
some
on the
wonderful
board.
man, Chuck, who's operating the camera. And I'm giving it to him for 10.
Siri's going to remind me.
That.
I thought it was $99.99. Come on, give me a buck off. Come on, take a buck off.
I'll tell you what, I'll leave the regular lighting in.
All right, fine. Sold.
Now, you know what I like? Look at this. Now, the computer's winking these. So they're not flash lamps. They put a lot of effort into
It looks
this.
like
really
those
did.
people are playing
And
claps.
they
Todd.
sold like none of them. There's under 500 of these in existence. The rest were junked or parted out.
Right.
So there's very few of these left. And Steven is going to make the playfield look like new.
No doubt.
So where else? Where else? But he did do a good job on this. So Tommy is done.
I love this man.
All right, Chuck,
Great
PCB
record.
Junkie says hello to you.
Look what else.
Greetings,
Look what's
PCB.
on the top. Although it hasn't been cleaned. We put a ball
I was
on.
not here last time, so
That's right.
we're moving
Now,
ahead.
That's the ball from Home Depot that's sitting on the toilet ring, right?
Well, you can buy the ball from China for $20. But Home Depot also 8-inch balls. They have a 10-inch ball, but it's too big. It's plastic, and we have it held in by a piece of wood with a screw. It was never lit, but you'll notice you can see the reflection of Tommy with
Oh,
the
yeah,
arrows. This game, I think it's a terrific game.
I love the game. I've had it forever.
This is like owning Elton John because it plays all these wonderful songs. And of course, so and the music's different enough that you won't be caught with copyright.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I feel like we have Roger Daltrey on line 1.
I love cousin Kevin. He
No
was a
doubt.
normal, fun-loving man.
Yeah.
You don't think he was?
If you've seen the movie, you understand.
Nice shot, Todd.
Anyway,
That was kind
Thank
of
you.
abrupt, don't you think?
now somebody just bought the Golden Tee Complete behind you.
What? It's crazy.
We are
Josh.
shipping this. I was debating whether I should take this plastic off, but I figured I'll let the customer decide.
For sure.
It's pretty crappy, but okay.
We have a new the Unico televisions in it.
All right, Todd, sink this putt right now.
It's an 8-iron.
Oh, I thought it was on the green when we were here before. Perfect.
Nope.
It's good.
Came up short.
Cheats. There we go, right on the green.
Be if you're a duck.
Oh, what a horrible machine. No, it's going to roll into the water again.
Oh, right in the water.
Piece of crap.
That just hit the wall.
No, I don't like this machine.
Come on, you can do it. Back. Here we go.
Oh, nice shot.
That's not going to stop.
You're up there. Just a little chip here. It'll run across the green.
Look, I got it in. They're clapping.
All right, for a quintuple bogey.
They're clapping for me.
Call for 1 to putt.
What do I have about
It says it.
unlimited shots,
Yeah.
right?
Sure, of course. You're
I
no, you
doing
got the
good?
stroke limit, 12. Good work.
God, what a
Hey,
junk.
look at the names on there.
Somebody calls it ass.
And Pat.
Yeah, that
Ah.
was unbelievable. Oh,
So
nice
what
shot,
we'll have
Chuck.
to do, the picture has to be moved up a hair. So I'll have to adjust this.
But that Unico display is gorgeous.
Yes, it is.
Really nice.
Yes, it is. It is.
For 1. He's in the first.
Golfer 1. And then the Adams family is done. And I'm hoping to make him up a bill he'll never
How many
forget.
times have we heard the Adams family is done and it's leaving?
Ridiculous.
It's been 2 years.
Like somebody put a screw into this.
When that Adams
Not
family
us,
got
but there
here,
was a
Pinball
hole in
Wizard
there.
was still on the
I
charts.
was so disgusted that somebody did that. But the good news is the game looks really nice.
It looks fabulous and it plays great.
Yeah.
Todd, speaking of almost done, I know you mentioned it briefly, but should we show Chris Hess's beautiful black hole?
I actually looked at it when we were talking. It looks great.
We have a new coil on the bottom. Oh, you know what? It's not going to play
yeah,
right.
It's too flat. Looks great though.
Well, yeah, it's on the dolly. But
We had to put all new pop bumper lamps in. Actually, he has to get this. This one cap is broken. We had to put all new drop targets that had all mismatched drop targets on the bottom. Although the top ones were new, which was quite unusual. But I was very surprised. Right. That should open the gate.
Yep.
Curt still has to work on this. As I said, we had to concentrate on what was going out. That flipper's kind of weak. That's not no, that the flippers have to be adjusted. All new parts in the flippers. So they put new end of stroke switches, new coil sleeves. Oh, the tube was ruined. So we actually put a new tube in. The tube was, I have a, we're going to show you the tube later, but the tube was ugly. This whole game was dreadful. But Chuck liked the red lights in the back.
I do. I like the red lights a lot.
So we still have to charge the, yeah, this still has work to do.
Do that on mine. Put the red
This is close, so we have to charge the displays. So Chris will be able to get it maybe this weekend.
oh wow,
maybe.
Steven did an
I'm
unbelievable
not sure.
job.
Yeah, the
on
cabinet's
cabinet.
done.
Oh, it looks great.
I
But we
can't even
left
believe it.
left this here.
Yeah,
and
oh,
then-
that's the sticker, the vending
He
sticker.
wanted
yes.
us to leave that sticker there. Now,
It's got Lex's
We also
copywritten
let-
or trademark
that's
button,
Lex
right?
who came up with that lighting of the button. I think it's sharp. Oh, it had a big fat yellow button in it.
What'd you say?
It had a big fat yellow button in
Oh,
it.
gotcha.
So we put the original Bally button in it.
By the way,
got
Todd,
him.
our friend Tony Darkstar said that
That's
is
my
there
Tony
nothing
Puleo.
Todd can't do? He's just amazing.
Well, you know, you haven't seen my greatness with what was the game with Are You Garbage?
Oh.
The Are You
I
Garbage?
heard you were in that
What is
podcast.
the timing,
Is that
by
true?
the way? What
Okay,
is our
so
timing?
we are at 9:33.
Okay,
I was going to suggest. I know you want to show something on the
Yes.
computer. So why don't we go look at the one edition in the showroom? We'll be right back.
Make it quick.
We're making it quick. Jeez.
All right, Chuck Hustle, put some pep in your step.
Whiz.
Yes, put some pep in your step.
What the heck?
Oh, there it is.
Oh, the GOAT of the Pinbot trilogy.
Look. You know what? This is exactly what we should see. Look how beautiful Godfather is. Look how beautiful Elton John is. And then there's Jackbot.
Here it is. Look, this is the GOAT of the Pinbot
It's
series.
a goat, all right. It looks like it should be eating tin cans.
Really?
Really? Yes.
This is the game. This is the Pinbot
You just
machine
like
to
the
have.
fact that that woman will talk to you.
That is true. She doesn't discriminate. All right. Fair enough. But
All right.
putting that aside, this is the game to have in the Pinbot trilogy.
It is beautiful.
I wish I could see the chat right now. You know everybody's going nuts. Oh, we got. Let's see if we can. Wait, maybe we get- Let's go double. Chuck, you got this. Under the ramp for double. Oh, that would have been unbelievable if it worked out that way. Oh
Almost
well,
got it.
good try, but this is the game when you think about Pinbot, Bride of Pinbot, and then finally Jackbot. This was 1995. This was the last game in the Pinbot trilogy, and basically it's a near identical copy of the original Pinbot when you look at the playfield, but there is a space casino theme to it. This also, by the way, was made by our friend Barry O. Chuck's walking away quickly.
Much like the audience.
From this
I'm
game.
going away.
There are only 2,400 copies of this machine made, by the way. This is a fairly uncommon machine as well. Or that machine back there that's 20 feet behind me is somewhat uncommon. But again, just a great game. The gambling theme is really fun, and it just builds upon Pinbot, which is...
Refrigerator real quick.
Oh, all right, we'll show the fridge. It also builds upon the original Pinbot,
Fridge
which
cam.
is part of the Fridge
Jackbot.
Cam.
Fridge cam. Jackbot.
Mustard moment.
Mustard moment. Nothing really exciting except for these foot-long doohickeys.
That's
and I'm
Curt's
not-
sandwich.
I'm
By the
not-
way, that may have been a sandwich
Says it right
for
there.
Curt to have
Curt?
for dinner tonight, but I don't think he's here anymore.
Look at that. It says something with ketchup.
So no mustard.
No mustard. No
That's a
mustard
bummer.
at all.
Should we show the freezer? I don't know what's
We
going
can,
on down
sure.
there. But maybe
Take 30 seconds, show the freezer. Nothing too exciting in there.
Plenty of ice.
There's orange chicken down there somewhere.
Is there a half-eaten cup of ice
All
cream
good
there,
I
by the
saw
way?
that. We got some half-eaten cookies here. Yum, yum. And Todd, back to you, because I know you have two things you want to
Yes,
talk
but-
about, and we got to rush
Yes.
out of here shortly.
Well, I am going
Poor
to.
Jackbot.
We want to share with you the barbecue video.
Barry O's barbecue?
Barrios.
Did you go to desk cam?
Yes. Yeah. And now the preview is right on the computer, so I'm going to turn this on. Now this is 2 minutes long. Jeff Oler from Arcade Hollywood made this, and for American Pinball. So this was produced, just finished. It's kind of late, but I think if you watch this video, you may like this game a lot. So let me set this up. I have to turn my mic off. And
Welcome to Barrio's Barbecue Challenge.
Strap in, flyboy. We are barbecue bound.
Show us what you've got. Skill shot. The shizzle.
Hit those spinners.
Shoot the drop targets.
All right, sugar. That's nice.
Hole one locked.
Too sweet. Time to spice it up.
Ball 2 locked.
Come on in, honey. Good to see you.
Bring it on. Unbelievable.
I'll moonwalk you right out of here.
Master Multiball. I am smoking. Excellent.
You nailed it.
C'est la vie, baby.
Think you can match my mama's sides?
Too sweet. Sauce-tacular.
Thanks for stopping on by.
Ring that bell.
That Barry O, he is a kidder.
Bless your heart. You're doing your best.
Barry is a kind and sweet man, for sure.
Dedicated to our Barry.
Mario.
That is it, isn't
The
that
creator
neat?
of Jackbot, by the way, Barry.
Isn't that beautiful?
You know what? Thank goodness.
And Cyclone
This is better than Jackbot.
and Space Shuttle.
That's not saying much.
Isn't that something now?
Dirty Harry.
Mike at Automated Services will be carrying the American Pinballs, and Barbecue will sell for
You
$69.99.
mean your partner? In
Plus tax and freight.
You mean your partner in crime?
My partner, yes. We'll have it here. Oh, we're also getting on Friday the new smash hit Aliens. So we're going to have plenty of Aliens to sell you.
Yes.
And they are
And
$79.99.
that game looks
Plus tax
awesome.
and freight.
It plays fabulous. The sound is
And it's a wide body.
great.
beautiful.
And
And
it's
it's-
a wide body. That's right.
And that means I can fit in it if I take the playfield out.
Yes. Speaking of fitting in it, I know we said we were going to stay till like 9:45 tonight. Does Tammy have a show coming up?
Yes, I won't be here. I'm going to have my teeth fixed for all the who are tuning
I
in.
hadn't
late.
heard
We don't
that.
have that many. We have 66 watching. But Friday we're not going live because I will be probably passed out. Because Friday morning I'm going to get my bottom teeth taken out and we're going to put in a full. They screw them in now. They're permanent. So that's coming. But anyway.
Can they do that with other body parts?
Friday, though, I may be awake. I'm hoping to be awake to moderate Tammy's special show. And I'm going to show you just a slide so you can see it. She has a really neat interview coming.
This should be pretty cool. Not that all our shows aren't, but this one
The
should be.
Creature from the Black Lagoon, the musical, the 15th anniversary. Can you believe they made a musical out of this? And Tammy, it's this Friday. It'll be 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, because the people who are coming are all over the country. So she has 2 different people that played the creature. She has 2 different people that played Kay, the lead, and 2 different people that did the songwriter, the captain, and then the flight choreographer and the songwriter writer. So all these people are planned to come, and others may join, but sometimes somebody has a problem. But she mixes everybody in, and Tammy's got a very good technical production, all done from our studio at my house. So I actually have a studio there that she operates out of. And that will be Saturday. I'm very proud of her.
Won't that be Friday?
Friday at 8. Friday at 8. See, if I didn't have Chuck, I'd be going out of my mind.
By the way, speaking of Chuck, there are requests in the chat for Chuck and me to go live on Friday.
Now that could happen.
That might happen. We'll talk
It
about
could.
about
It could happen because you'd have to. So we'd have to figure out how to set your. You could put the droid in for your phone.
I brought an Android phone with me tonight, by the way, in case you
Right.
wanted to
You could.
try and do that.
Because you could load that in and put a second one in that says your Android. I don't
Or
see why that
Uranus.
could be done.
Or Mars. God of
Or Mars.
course.
So that's what's coming,
God
folks.
of Anus.
I'm very excited about it for Tammy. Now I'm going to run you something else.
What?
That's right.
Crazy talk.
We were on Are You Garbage? And for me to run this, I have to... Yeah, here we go. So, for me to run this, let me think of how to do this now. I'll have to turn... No, I think I can do this if we don't talk.
Okay.
Let me see. if I turn this up, moving games and such, but a customer came in one day and he says, I would love to, can I rent the place for like an hour? And me and my son would play. And I said, well, yeah, how about $50? Yeah, I'll do it. So he did it. I took $50. He took it. I said, wow, I could rent this place out. And sure enough, we started advertising it, and we started to. I was hired. Oh, so it's a really neat show. We were doing parties.
Is this one of your competitions?
Probably.
Yeah.
We never knew who it was. But they came in. So we tell a lot of stories about TNT. The show runs an hour and 6 minutes.
The station,
Yeah.
right?
Now they're getting fantastic results.
$3.94.
These are the two young men here run Are You Garbage channel, and we have a lot of fun in this.
All right, so you're at $7 per market to get it, right? So let's what.
So we tell a lot of fun stories, but I'm pretty happy with how it turns out, and it really did turn out well. And if you want, we have the link on our Facebook page. You can hear it. It's $10 a month. And if you want to see their stuff, it's $15 a month. But you get all their podcasts. And you can join for a month and then drop out, too. But the technical quality, there were 5 cameras pointed at us. And then the 6th camera was pointed at the tech guy who works behind the scenes. And he chimes in every now and then. And the show really went well. So we sat and did this whole show right there. And it went a long time. And I was pretty proud of it.
You're very proud of it, as you
I was,
should
and
be.
some of the comments. It says here, here's one. It says, "Holy S, I remember going down tell the story of Polybius. Todd is without a doubt the GD best ever, the coolest. Need more content like this. Absolutely loved this episode."
Terry Tucky.
So much. No, he's mean. They're not. These are all people.
Todd is the worst.
What a great
Kentucky.
episode. Bring him on the squad. Now, here's the really neat thing. Foley, the 2 guys, are coming to Parks Casino. They do stand-up comedy shows. And they're going to give us a bunch of tickets for the TNT Amusements crew.
That's in
That's December, first week of December. And we will be there in person. There's hundreds of comments. And they're all nice about me.
Todd, by the way, we have Patrick Draper in the chat right now. He's saying he's here from Are You Garbage, so he came over to see us.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Patrick.
And by the way, we have 3 episodes on Are You Garbage. So the first episode is where they look at my 95 infomercial. The second episode, they continue on the infomercial. And then they called me right here as I sat here at the desk. And then I talked to them. They said they were on a live podcast. So I talked to them. We had a lot of fun. It's lucky I didn't insult them. That would have been a disaster.
Todd, also,
wouldn't
please
have gotten you any Baskin Robbins.
Yeah.
It would. My poor wife. It says reminds me of Maury from Goodfellas. Who is this Maury?
Yeah, that's the guy
Yes.
that. Yeah, he had the.
Hopefully,
he had the toupee
hopefully he
business.
doesn't die.
And it would work. As far as you know. Todd, we also have, by the way, let's say a welcome to Trauma Avocado also here. From Are You Garbage.
Somebody's upset.
By the way, I love
shout
the
out
name.
to the production team for dropping in 0 videos or pictures of anything he talks about. Oh, you know how on my videos I float stuff in when we were editing them. I can't float anything now, but when we were editing
We'll get
them.
back.
Floated
We'll get
Todd
back.
Tucky is a G. What do you think that means?
A gangster, you're an original.
G stands for garbage.
Now, I'm going to read this to my wife. I just rewatched because I knew this was coming. What a great man. Oh, he loves me. Great work, Todd and Tammy.
They're talking about the
We'll be
host.
begging for a return. TNT is 45 minutes from my house. You better believe I'm booking a party for the homies soon. I told him to come here. Of course, I welcome him, and I said we'd be happy to go back. But I do appreciate everybody's comments. We got a lot of nice comments.
Yeah. Deservedly so.
There are hundreds of them.
Deservedly so.
Todd, none
Because
of your
they commented
competitors have
on
been on that
both
show,
the
by the way.
audio and the video. So there's 2 whole sets of extra comments.
I hear next week they're going to be at the Game Gallery. Oh, no.
Oh, they won't be at the game gallery.
They're not going to be there for the Barrio launch party?
Oh, yes.
The Barrio launch party. Well, we're going to have our own launch party here at TNT Amusements.
There you go. Speaking of parties, Todd,
I just got an answer. Hello. Hope you're all having a good day. I was wondering if you might be interested or know anyone who wants to buy a 2012 AC/DC premium
Whoa,
pinball.
hello.
That's in basically new condition.
Basically
Thank you, Joe.
new.
It was only underwater for 1 full hour.
And it was
No,
salt
I
water.
just added
That's
that.
right.
I just added that. What do you think I should offer him? $1,000?
Cash. 1,000 euros.
By the way, tomorrow I'm getting in a very rare pinball machine.
Jackbot?
And I sold it to them in 1992. It's made by the
Whoa.
Gottlieb Corporation.
Okay.
Jacks to open?
And they've had it in their house since 92. It was made in 87, 86 or 87. So that means it's 5 years old, and it will be gorgeous.
Gold wings?
It's called TX. That's right, TX Sector.
Wow.
And it's going to be
Nice.
available, but it's not going to be priced at Jackbot pricing.
TX Sector.
Ouch.
Is that
It's
a
not
home?
going to be priced at Spectrum pricing.
Is that a home use TX?
Well, I hope.
Ooh.
Privately used.
You know, we may need to talk.
By the way, Todd, we have more friends in the chat tonight. Remember our visit out to Jersey to see Jesse and Wendy. Wendy
Yes.
is here. She says hello.
Wendy!
She says you're the best and good luck with your new choppers.
Okay, what name?
She's under Wendy G.
Nice.
Oh, here we are. You are the best, Todd and crew. Thank you, Wendy.
Thank you, Wendy.
Thank you very much, young lady. Yes, TX, I told everybody TX was a great game.
It is a
I
fabulous
told
game.
everybody in the 90s how great it was.
No one believed you.
And Robo Wars.
Yes.
2 must-have Gottliebs.
And Diamond Lady.
Ooh. Oh, God, that's awful. I mean, what a great game.
What about the Monte Carlo parts bin?
Oh, God. Oh, what a horrible game.
All right, Todd, instead of, we need
Well,
to wrap this up so that we can see these folks again.
the Motor Dome. Look, Motor Dome is the only thing they made a movie about with Mel Gibson.
I don't think
For
that was
God's
quite
sakes.
it.
That was
No,
Motor Dome.
No, it is.
We don't need, no, it's Motor Dome.
If you've watched the video, you
Tina
know
Turner
it's Motor
clearly
Dome.
says,
Yes.
the Motor Dome. Thank you.
Say goodnight,
Tina
Todd.
Turner has nothing on your range, by the way. Your singing voice
Or
is
your
beautiful.
legs.
Anyway, one last thing. Next weekend, yes,
Weekend of the 8th.
Tammy.
Uh-oh. You better not mix these two up. Is it Mamma Mia?
I don't remember. There's 2 different, my daughters are starring in 2 separate shows over 2 separate weekends. Terry is starring in Mamma Mia, and Tammy is starring in SpongeBob SquarePants.
I think Terry
We're
is
very
first.
excited.
I think
Yes,
Terry's the
it
first
could be.
weekend, but I could be
So
wrong.
I'll be, unfortunately, this will affect our Friday night live show because I
2
will
weeks
be
in a row?
at my daughter's performances. So we will have to make the live show maybe Saturday.
Could we go
during
live
the
at the
day.
show?
People will be demanding Chuck and me in your absence.
Chucky Bucks.
Nice.
And then I'm going to film it, so you'll be able to see clips of the girls at some point. Now, if you want to attend the show, we will go out and celebrate after the show. So, and I think they're Thursday, Friday, Saturdays, I think. I don't know.
5 McNuggets for everyone who attends.
5 or 6?
5. There's a McNugget tax.
That's true.
With mustard of your choice out of the TNT fridge.
Anyway, thank you all for joining tonight.
Yes. Thanks, everyone.
I think we had fun. Scott, did we have fun?
We always have fun, Todd.
I think we did. We still have, we have 84 watching, so we're in good order.
And we had a lot of new people tonight. We had
I think we did.
Avocado and Patrick. And
That's right. And then Wendy, and we have Wendy from Jersey.
Yes.
With those wonderful cars. Remember the old classic car video? We have to go out this summer and do one more video driving in one of their cars.
There you go.
That would be fun.
Wendy and Jesse are wonderful people.
Yes, and we'll have some fun. And everyone had a swell time. Oh, one last thing. first week of September, we have a special thing happening here at TNT. Retro Ralph and Mason are coming, and we are going to do a special, brand new telecast for his company. It's called Chasing Nostalgia.
Yes.
We're filming an episode, but we're going to co-film at the same time. So we're going to do some live footage, and we're going to have a lot of fun. And guess what will be featured in the film?
May I take a guess, Todd?
Go ahead.
Polybius?
Ah, I was going to say Polybius. Yes.
Oh,
Polybius.
I blew that one.
That's right.
He set him up. I did not knock him down on that one.
Polybius. Oh, Matt, you will come. He doesn't hate you, Matt. Well, he's already booked his flight. He and Mason are flying in for 3 days. We're going to film all day Saturday. We're going to start, of course, at Daddy Pop's, and we'll probably end at Nifty 50s. Or we could end at the other place.
Is it true that Chuck and I will be the stars of that show?
The stars.
We'll be the plucky.
I'm going to need someone to push off the rack up the top. So I just oops.
Say goodnight.
We could throw the boy
We're
off,
not
Darren.
Darren off of there. No.
No, not Darren.
Say goodnight, Todd.
Folks, we will meet again, and it's a possibility we will go live on Saturday if I'm up to it.
With new teeth.
With new teethies to show you. Good night, everyone.
Good night. Thanks, everybody. And thank you, Jason and Chris and everybody.
Yes, for all your
generous
donations.
Super chats.
Thanks again, guys. Good night.
Good night.
Good night. Now get out!
We'll meet again. Some sunny day. Don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day. Keep smiling through, just like you